In the vast tapestry of time, there emerges a figure whose influence reverberates through the ages, Marcus Tullius Cicero. Born on January 3, 106 BCE, amidst the bustling life of the Roman Republic, Cicero's journey through the intellectual and political landscapes of his era marked a transformative epoch in human thought and governance. The rich intellectual milieu of Cicero's time saw the rise of various luminaries, each contributing a unique hue to the grand tapestry of knowledge. Yet, it was Cicero's pioneering spirit and multifaceted contributions that set him apart as a luminary whose brilliance illuminated the path of centuries to come. The early life of Cicero unfolded against the backdrop of a Roman flux, teetering on the brink of political upheaval and societal transformation. Born into the small town of Arpinum, not far from Rome, Marcus Tullius Cicero was raised in an environment that prized education and civic duty. Hailing from a respected equestrian family, Cicero's early years were marked by an insatiable curiosity, a quality that would define his intellectual pursuits. His formative years were a crucible of education and exposure, shaping the mind of a young man destined for greatness. At a tender age, he moved to Rome, the epicenter of culture and learning, to receive formal education under the tutelage of eminent orators and philosophers. His natural eloquence and keen intellect became apparent during these formative years, laying the groundwork for his future as a formidable orator and political figure. His philosophical perspectives interwove with the tenets of Stoicism, forming a compelling tapestry of intellectual exploration. Rooted in the Hellenistic philosophy of Zeno of Citium, Stoicism championed principles of virtue, rationality, and an acceptance of fate, values that resonated with Cicero's own convictions. In his philosophical works, particularly on duties and on the nature of the gods, Cicero delved into ethical inquiries, mirroring Stoic preoccupations with moral integrity and the pursuit of virtuous living. The Stoic emphasis on enduring hardships with equanimity found echoes in Cicero's own life, notably during his self-imposed exile and the challenges posed by the shifting tides of Roman politics. Both Cicero and the Stoics advocated for an internal resilience against external turmoil, emphasizing the importance of individual virtue as the cornerstone of a flourishing life. Cicero's engagement with Stoic thought showcased a nuanced interplay between his Roman identity and the broader philosophical currents of the Hellenistic world, creating a synthesis that enriched his own intellectual legacy. Cicero's innate eloquence and sharp wit became evident early on, as his entry into the legal arena marked the unfurling of his rhetorical prowess, earning him acclaim in the courts. In 81 BCE, he embarked on his maiden legal cases, quickly earning accolades for his formidable command of language and argumentation, and during the following decade he gained renown for his skill in the courts, securing victories in several high-profile cases that showcased his ability to articulate and defend the principles of justice. One case of such evidence was soon displayed in the Roscius trial of 80 BCE. Charged with the murder of his father, Roscius faced a perilous fate. Cicero, however, wielded his oratorical prowess like a finely honed blade, dismantling the prosecution's case with precision. His cogent arguments and persuasive eloquence not only secured an acquittal for Roscius but also reverberated through the corridors of Roman legal history. Another instance was the prosecution of Gaius Verres in 70 BCE. Here unfolds a legal drama of corruption and power, with Verres, a Roman magistrate governor of Sicily, standing accused of misdeeds during his governorship in the land. Cicero steps onto the stage as the prosecutor, armed not just with evidence, but with a mastery of rhetoric that would define him. His opening statement, more than enough to define the result of the case, is a thunderous declaration, vividly painting the canvas of Verres' alleged transgressions. This trial, a high-stakes spectacle, underscores Cicero's adept use of the law not only as a vessel for justice but as a grand stage for his rhetorical brilliance. The impact of Marcus Tullius Cicero upon history of mankind is, in the fields of oration and writing alone, that of a man capable to influence single-handedly in a substantial way the very language of Latin. In regard of Cicero's personal life, it is known that in 79 BCE he married Terentia, who was of modest but financially solid family, and together they had 2 children, Tullia and Cicero. Cicero's reputation as a lawyer with an unwavering commitment to the rule of law and civic responsibility began to take root during this period. These early successes paved the way for his entry into Roman politics, where he would soon become a prominent figure, championing the values of the Roman Republic. The year 63 BCE marked a turning point when Cicero, fresh from election to consulship that same year, displaying unwavering commitment to justice, exposed the Catilinarian conspiracy, a nefarious plot to overthrow the Roman Republic. This event not only showcased Cicero's legal acumen but solidified his reputation as a defender of the Republic, a reputation that would echo through the annals of time. The political tempest stirred by Catilina's plot compelled Cicero to wield his oratory sword with unparalleled finesse. In a series of compelling speeches, the Catilinarian orations, Cicero laid bare the treacherous plans of the conspirators, ensuring their downfall. The main figures of the conspiracy, including Catilina himself, faced the consequences, whether on the battlefield or at the hands of the executioner. This dramatic denouement marked a pivotal moment in Roman history, where Cicero's eloquence not only preserved the Republic but also sealed the fate of those who sought to dismantle it. However, the aftermath of Cicero's heroic stand against the Catilinarian conspiracy, due to its modalities, was a double-edged sword. The execution of the main figures, a triumph for the Republic, became a precursor to Cicero's own exile. By 58 BCE, the winds of political change had shifted unfavorably, and in 58 BCE, through Claudius' political schemes. The very loyalty that led to the doom of Catiline and his co-conspirators now echoed in the solitude of Cicero's exile, a poignant chapter in his intricate political narrative. The threads of justice and political upheaval became interwoven, setting the stage for Cicero's introspective musings during this time. In the subsequent chapters of Cicero's political narrative, the threads of his fate wove him into the role of proconsul in Cilicia in 51 BCE. This assignment unfolded against the backdrop of a Rome grappling with internal strife and shifting alliances. During his proconsulship, Cicero faced the dual challenges of maintaining regional stability and fending off external threats. Unrest in the region was caused by misgovernment of previous leadership, while the Parthian army was wreaking havoc in the nearby regions under Roman control. His judicious handling of these complexities, however, earned him a measure of success, as he skillfully managed the delicate dance of power dynamics within the province. Beyond the pragmatic demands of governance, Cicero's time in Cilicia also provided him with a respite to reflect on the broader currents of Roman politics, offering a temporary reprieve from the relentless tides of ambition and intrigue that defined the heart of the Republic. The intricate tapestry of Cicero's political journey, with its twists and turns, found yet another compelling thread in his proconsulship in Cilicia. A chapter that both tested and revealed the resilience of this statesman in the ever-evolving drama of Roman power. Venturing beyond the confines of Rome, Cicero's travels and diplomatic missions provided him with a panoramic view of the socio-cultural tapestry of the Mediterranean world. Collaboration was woven into the very fabric of Cicero's intellectual pursuits. His association with the Academy and engagement with the philosophical musings of Plato and Aristotle reflected an eagerness to synthesize diverse ideas. Cicero's magnum opus, De Republica and De Legibus, delved into political theory, intertwining the best elements of Greek philosophy with Roman political traditions. This synthesis was a departure from prior luminaries, showcasing Cicero's unique approach to philosophy as a practical tool for governance. Cicero's distinction from his predecessors and contemporaries lay in his emphasis on the intertwining of virtue and political life. While Greek philosophers often dwelled in the abstract realm of ideas, Cicero championed the practical application of ethical principles in governance. His concept of natural law and the idea that rulers must be guided by moral principles left an indelible mark on political philosophy, influencing thinkers for centuries to come. Amidst the undulating currents of Roman politics, Cicero found himself at a crossroads during the ascension of Julius Caesar, a period that tested his unwavering commitment to the ideals of the Republic. The political landscape underwent seismic shifts, and Cicero, ever the stalwart defender of the Republic, found himself navigating the treacherous waters of conflicting loyalties. His endorsement of the Republic's values clashed with the emerging dominance of Caesar's power, leading Cicero into a delicate dance of political finesse and moral conviction. This tumultuous period in Cicero's life, marked by conflicting allegiances and moral quandaries, became a poignant chapter in the intricate tapestry of his political journey, giving rise to a military campaign to the eastern borders of the country to guard its safety, rather than tangling with the choice of fostering Caesar's political view and plans. Upon Caesar's mutter, in the Ides of March, in 44 BCE, following a regain in popularity, the ebb and flow of political fortune saw Cicero's return to Rome, only to face persecution under the triumvirs, consisting of Octavian, Lepidus, and Mark Antony, a longtime supporter of Caesar. Due to the turbulent political climate, The triumvirate pinned a black list of political adversaries to be named enemies of the state, which included Cicero and his allies. On December 7, 43 BCE, at the hands of Mark Antony's executioners, in a display of courage and integrity, Cicero met his end while trying to leave the territory. A tragic conclusion to a life dedicated to the pursuit of justice and virtue. Cicero's legacy extends far beyond the confines of his mortal existence. His works, those alone a significant source of knowledge for historians up to this day, became foundational texts in the development of Western political thought, influencing the likes of John Locke and the architects of the United States Constitution. The enduring relevance of his ideas, coupled with his eloquent articulation, ensures Cicero's place as a timeless beacon of wisdom. As we unravel the layers of Cicero's legacy, we find not only a brilliant mind but a transformative force that shaped the very fabric of human civilization. The grand tapestry of intellectual history bears the intricate weave of Cicero's ideas, each thread contributing to the richness of thought and governance. His life, marked by tumult and triumph, resonates as a testament to the enduring power of ideas and the indomitable spirit of those who dared to challenge the status quo. In the mosaic of time, Cicero emerges not merely as a historical figure, but as a masterful weaver, crafting a narrative that continues to captivate and inspire generations.